Here are the DIY upgrades I've done to our RV that have made a huge impact on our RV travels. Hey there and welcome to RV Gear and Far. I'm Joshua, and after weekending for several years, my family and I hit the road for 2 years of full-time travel. We're now establishing a home base again and are excited to embrace the part-time RV lifestyle. Some of these upgrades have their own dedicated and detailed videos, so check out the links in the video description if you want more information about any specific project. The first upgrade is a DIY project that anyone with a drill can accomplish, and it makes a ton of improvement for towable RVs. These 2x4 stabilizers are cheap to make and astoundingly effective at reducing movement once the RV is set up. In fact, I might even lean towards using the word eliminate instead of reduce, but we know there are not many absolutes in RVing, so let's suffice it to say, they're totally worth the minimal time, resources, and effort they take to build. Once you've gathered the supplies, they'll take around 15 minutes to construct, and you won't be disappointed. This next upgrade is a bit more involved as it requires getting up on the roof and dealing with sealant. But swapping out the stock roof vent with the dinky little exhaust fan for a MaxxAir Deluxe fan is an easy recommendation for me. Multiple speeds, built-in rain cover, reversible direction so that it can exhaust out of the RV as well as reverse and pull air into the RV, all while protected from wind and rain even when it's open. This thing's got it all. I didn't need the remote controlled version, but if you've got an RV with tall ceilings, you'll no longer have to use an extension pole to operate the vent or the fan. And a back-end bonus, this fan mounts to the roof with a plastic bracket that attaches with just 4 screws, which means if you ever need to remove or replace the unit, it's literally 4 screws and the electrical wiring to disconnect, unlike factory fans which are integrated and require removing the seal. Honestly, why is this mounting bracket style not the standard for all RV roof vents? RVs are not known for their kitchen counter space, but no one complains about having a little bit more. We made this simple stovetop cover using a piece of wood and these adhesive cord keepers, and it has lived on our stove most of the time since, close to 3 years and 20,000 miles. We don't remove it for travel, but it easily pops off when we want to use the stovetop burners. There are some commercial options out there to achieve this as well, and you could easily grab any cutting board you like to accomplish the same thing. I just don't have any experience on how well the adhesive would hold up to washing a cutting board in the sink, so the plain board works well for us and gives us a significant amount of additional space in relation to the rest of the countertop. Before we dive into the next upgrade, I'm curious to know what is one of your favorite upgrades that has had a huge impact on your RV adventures. Leave me a comment down below or head over to the RV Gear and Far group to share your upgrades. Now this one might not be an issue for you, but it was an absolute game changer for our travels. The distance between the trailer tongue jack and the truck tailgate was just inches away from being able to fully open while hitched up. Since we carry our bikes above the truck bed, being able to lay down the tailgate while hitched up was of high priority. Thankfully, I was able to rotate the trailer tongue jack motor 90 degrees and gain those several inches of clearance to lay down the tailgate. I would 100% do this modification again if I had a truck and a trailer that I couldn't fully open the tailgate while hitched up. Here's a double dip for you concerning the sewer supplies. We modified a spare tire carrier that mounts under the RV to hold our portable wastewater tank and attached these ammo cans to our RV bumper to carry lightweight items such as sewer elbows and gloves. It keeps them all right where we need them and in their own dedicated storage space without needing to commingle them with the rest of the items in our pass-through. Our rig came with a bumper-mounted swing-out grill that, while functional, left a lot to be desired. But the main benefit was that there was a propane quick connect port right under our outdoor kitchen. Now, if you don't have a propane quick connect on your rig, that is definitely something that can be added. But the modifications I want to highlight right now are the points that you can use that quick connect feature for more than just the OEM grill or griddle that the manufacturer provided. You can get hoses and adapters to connect aftermarket grills, griddles, propane fire pits, and even run a dual fuel generator off that port. One safety item I've added to my RV concerning propane is a gas stop. It looks like a gauge to tell you how much propane you have left, but it's actually a safety device designed to shut off the propane at the bottle if the flow exceeds the preset volume in a catastrophic event. So while it won't stop your regulator from draining the tank because of a minor leak, although it can help you test for those too, I have tested it and it did shut off my propane when there was a sudden increase in flow. Now this one still boggles my mind that RVs come without it. Adding a handle to your screen door makes a world of difference in using both the screen door and the main door, as it gives you something easy and prominent to grab onto when opening and closing the door from the inside. It also acts like a push bar so that if you have your hands full going out the door, you can push against the handle instead of the door itself, which could easily push out the screen with one misplaced elbow. This next one won't be for everyone, but it really makes a difference in our rig. Running fans in the sleeping areas, especially in the bunk room when the door is closed, is super helpful for air circulation. The problem is that there are very few places that a fan can physically be that it won't also be in the way. Installing these 2x4 metal brackets into the ceiling has worked extremely well for these rechargeable clip-on fans. We take the fans down on travel days and the brackets have worked perfectly. They've been up for close to 20,000 miles at this point. Wall space is at a premium in RVs and many RV fridge doors are not magnetic. Crafting some magnetic metal sheets to slide into the fridge and freezer doors has given us a perfect place to display schedules, campground information, souvenir magnets, and family photos. It's a quick DIY project if the fridge has removable panels and has made the vertical space more functional and the entire space more homey. If you found any value in this video, I invite you to subscribe and follow along for more RV tips, gear reviews, and how-tos. Happy camping!